So Joe is led to the training room by all these teachers. The door to the training room spins around and reveals another door, one that is of a circle. So it definitely looks like an orb, but it has two hinges. The teachers look at Joe and give him a notion to proceed. Does Joe proceed towards the door?
Go.
So
forward.
as you go towards the door, they open up. The two halves open up, and you walk through into this great storm. Everywhere you look, it looks like there's like a raging storm and swirls and motions. It reminds you of a storm of thought going through like clouds that are full of possible rain, but it's not water that's full of, it's full of thought. It's easy for you to open up your mind and hear voices, ideas, just a random thought. So through the clouds come down a great orb. It's a great green orb. So it is the headmaster. Do you say or present anything?
I just kneel and look up, presenting my face.
Even though the orb has no eyes, but that crack that happened not so long ago is still there. There's a great scar upon almost like a planet in front of you. So, from this orb, the crack reopens and a being comes out. It looks like a man, thin and not really dangerous looking or dangerous feeling. They're thin but sort of rather tall, has an interesting staff, clad all in white. But when he moves, it almost goes from a young looking man to an old looking man. Like with a beard. It's like, have you ever had those things that you can shift left and right? And and it sort of shifts. This is almost like two entities sharing the same space.
Almost like there's a shudder as he moves.
Yes. The question is, which is the appropriate person in front of you? The young man or the old man? Please do an insight and see which you think.
That is a natural 1. I'm in awe.
Well, I am going to roll then. I'm not giving you the choice. of what you see. If it's above 10,
Okay.
if it's above 10, the old man. If it's below 10, the young man.
Okay.
12. So it's the old man. So you sort of concentrate off, and in your thoughts that most of the time, older people have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, and it sort of changes to the old man.
Yeah.
This figure in front of you realizes what you see, and it says, "Hello, Joe. My name is Io. It is nice to meet you. You have given yourself to the way of knowledge, which is a neutral goal. I am the creator of this realm and all realms which the realms are a part of. I have been weakened through a great war in the past, and I have been protected by the headmaster and his orb from unjust lawfulness and harsh chaos. I do what I must to ensure that the multiverse be reborn. Do you care to say anything?"
Honestly, I think I'm just in shock.
He will tell you, those that know him as the one that was. I am the creator of God's balance and order.
That was. Okay.
And he goes, even the gods have order. And I am the one that set the rules to be what was followed and to what to be broken. The headmaster, it's like he is to collect knowledge to ensure that rules are followed and happen. Because without knowledge, there is no point in having rules if they don't need to be changed. You may know the orb behind me as his name, the orb of omni knowledge. It's like his domains are knowledge, learning, thought, and invention. I know, it's a little of a stretch. But this school is the headmaster's dream to help me. There is much outside the bubble that is happening. Much knowledge that we cannot give, but we try to prepare the school. We did not know that forces were conspiring against us that would enslave us in the bubble and slow our plans down of the reunification of the multiverse. Without the multiverse, the Thetadolyon will fall into the great wheel along with Sigil. And if that happens, the multiverse will not just not exist, but it will shatter and splinter and create profanities of itself. And Thetadolyon will be no more. And it will shatter and split itself apart across this shattered multiverse. We have sent hundreds of students to try to stop this. And there are those that wish for this multiverse to be recreated in a broken way, to be put back together in their own way. Both forces of law and chaos both fight to ensure that it is made their way. So I fight to make sure that it happens the way it's meant to happen. The natural way. The way that it's made by lesser beings, not by the upper beings. The upper beings govern, but the lower beings are the ones that shape everything. So do you understand, Monk, that while the bubble is important, saving the multiverse saves the bubble, not the other way around? Do you understand?
I nod my head, yes.
Now you were promised truth. And the truth is that for the last few years, we have taken fate into our own hands and guided it and weaved it with the help of deities that have fallen on purpose to help us. The headmaster has sacrificed students and teachers, and even the ability for people to come into the bubble itself, in and out of the bubble itself, to ensure the multiverse is not broken. The reason why no one can enter and leave the bubble is because of the headmaster. Because it puts the entire multiverse at risk. Do you care to say anything to that?
No, I mean, I think he's just listening. I mean, he's probably still trying to get over the fact that he's just made, of what being he is in conversation with.
Yeah. So most creatures would probably have a mental breakdown, but this is the thing of path. So again, like with your wisdom, there's very few characters that wouldn't just dissolve into shock.
I mean, well, in Joe's mind, this is the center and the balance of everything standing in front of him. This is,
This is your goal.
Yeah.
This is the goal of any monk, to be centered.
Yeah.
Now, did anything he say stick out to you? Like that sort of like bothered you? Or do you completely just accept that greater good You do what you can for the greater good.
Well, like I said, well, with what Joe is, you do what you can. Just you do what you can. It's no matter you know it's yin and yang. I mean, some things you have to do. Some people may see it one way, and some people may see it another way. But inevitably, it's all for the greater good. So.
Okay, so I'm just by you saying that I'm just he's
No, I mean,
he's watching.
no, Joe accepts it. I mean, like you said, this is. I mean, this is the ultimate. No matter that this is the ultimate being, but in Joe's mind, there is nothing more than what is standing in front of him right now. Okay. Nothing else matters besides the words of what is coming of the being in front of him right now.
Okay, so like it does knowledge. Knowledge is it.
Yeah.
It says your knowledge and your quest for knowledge will cause much pain to yourself and much pain to others, because what must be done requires sacrifice, and we have sacrificed much. I reiterate, we have sacrificed teachers. It's like we have sacrificed students with the hope that there was a chance for them to succeed. But their fate and their abilities were destined to fail. We believe that at the end, fate has a way of working out to where either it's going to succeed or it's not. And we are at the end. You are at the end. We will be sending an expedition out. We saw that it was destined to fail with the leader that they picked. We pinned you and Corella as the victims and influenced you to kill a traitor that was leading it to ruin. He was a wolf in sheep's clothing for a being called the right hand of Tyr. We've been sabotaged before, and this time we figure to balance the scales out. We have put things in place to ensure that maybe when it comes time for you and your companions to leave, there could be possibility of the ones that came before to be there for you. Understand that no student to this day has survived leaving the bubble. No person that has left the bubble has survived for more than a week. But it has all led to a final chance with these last expeditions that there's a possibility. And all the knowledge that we have and all the fates that we have, we cannot get a clear reading on your expedition and the one that we're about to send. Wisdom says if you cannot get a reading, we should not send them. But wisdom has led us to ruin, so maybe a little bit of unknown leads to more wisdom. Will you help those that need to be helped and ensure that your star is the star that is elected to be the expedition leader? Because one thing that we know for sure, there are some names that if elected expedition leader, you will meet the same fate as the others and be dead within a week. But your star is one that gives you the unknown. And the unknown is the best chance that you have. Do you accept? Charlie, you still?
I accept.
Okay.
Yeah, I accept it.
So now is the time to speak. Do you wish to say or ask anything of your headmaster before Io goes back into the crack which he came from?
My only question is, if both are unknown, why not send both together? Why send them separate?
Because we have been warned by fate that will doom the bubble. We know that fate.
So it's better that so in order for one to succeed, they both must be sent separately.
Correct.
Both expeditions. And you're hoping that the first expedition may still have survivors for our expedition.
That's a possibility. But that expedition will influence the success or failure of yours.
Okay.
It's like,
I will do what must be done.
welcome to the way of knowledge, monk. So, the way of the seven is just the pursuit of knowledge. And through emotion. Now, we find it through wisdom. So you may touch your face if you like, and it will act upon like it's a neocom. It's like we were always watching, hoping to learn. So he's going to start going back into the orb. And he says you must make sure to keep this a secret amongst yourself, because the more information that you share and it gets out, the greater chance of failure that you can lean to one way or the other.
I bow as it's going in the bubble.
So, the headmaster speaks, and it says, you may remain here learning about this rune on your face. There will be a trial of you and John. This trial weighs heavy on the decisions of things that are coming up. Pray Dante can find information and the others can find information, because their pursuit of knowledge will dictate much. You yourself will be able to witness this through the eyes of your clone that we implanted in yourself. So I'm about to stop. Do you have anything else to say?
Will you be conducting my training?
From the crack comes a book, and it comes down, and it's called, the Book of Truth. It says we will be studying greatly your knowledge. And we will awaken knowledge magic, like the wizards of old.
Let us begin.
And with that, we are going to come to conclusion for the evening.